Alright, so now to cover our buttons. First button, very self-explanatory. That is save.
Okay.
Right, you just click it, it's going to load, and it'll show up small at first, and then give it a second. Once it loads, it'll go full screen.
Okay.
If you want to change it so it's not full screen, that's this button right here. Toggle full screen mode.
Okay.
And then you have a save and a close button out here too.
Okay.
But I prefer full screen myself.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to deal with. Now this next one that looks like new page is clear contents.
Oh.
So that deletes everything on the page.
Oh, okay.
So if you click that and you haven't saved, there is an undo button. We'll go to that in a bit.
Undo.
If that's not working for you, just close the window.
Just don't save it.
Close the window, don't save.
Okay.
Right? But it says what it does, just careful.
Okay.
Now the next one's print. That should be self-explanatory. You got bold, italics, underline. Those are self-explanatory, right? Strike through. That puts a line through something if you wanted to. This inserts special characters. If you had some kind of, like this is an ohm symbol right there. I don't know what the official name is, but it's used for ohms.
Okay.
You can insert symbols. Spell check. Spell check does not work on every browser. Spell check does work on Internet Explorer, and that's the only one I've confirmed it on.
Okay.
So if you're using any other browser, it probably won't work. And
Okay.
it probably gives you an error message, but I'm not going to guarantee it gives you an error message because somebody else created that.
Okay.
Select text color. You just hit down, you pick a color,
Okay.
right? And if you hit more colors, it's going to give you like a whole color spectrum
Okay.
to choose from
Cool.
in a little pop-up box,
Okay.
right? This is a highlight, so this is a background color. So this is like if you were using a highlighter to highlight your text.
Okay.
You'd use that, and you can do colors. This is a subscript and a superscript. Take notice of where the 2 is in that graphic.
Right.
That's where the characters will go. Left justify, center justify, right justify, full justify.
Okay.
Those are pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay, now these next 4 kind of make sense. Styles, there's actually nothing in this menu right now because you have the capability of creating styles for your website.
Okay.
It's pretty advanced. You probably won't ever really need to, but if you ever did, they'd start showing up in that menu.
Okay.
And what would happen is you just create a style that you like, and it might be bold and 12-point font and red.
Okay.
And that by highlighting your text and just selecting that style, it'll just
It'll
automatically
change
format it all just like your favorite style.
Okay.
Format. This is like some basic formatting, right? Address, pre-formatted. Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, all the way down. Some people like to use these. I like to use them in some places. Kind of formats it's a uniform formatting that you can assign to your page.
Okay.
Which is going to come in handy if you use a lot of text on pages. May not be so big of a deal if you don't.
Okay.
Font family. As I was telling you before, there's about 10 to choose from. I guess it's actually 20 maybe. These are fairly common fonts.
Okay.
I can't guarantee that all of them are supported everywhere because it all depends on what people have installed.
Okay.
But you can change to them. Like this one actually, I didn't really think that Comic Sans is a widely accepted font. But if they put it in here, it probably is.
Okay.
Font size. This makes sense, I hope.
Right.
These are just typical sizes that they're the web-based standards for sizes.
Okay.